Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Amy and I want to thank you for clicking on to get your reading here about your person and what they're thinking about you and your situation, your relationship, your dynamic. We have 3 different choices to get your reading from. These little metal roses. So this would be the first, number 1. Number 2. And 3. It's a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone, but I do hope you get something from it. If you need any information about getting the extended reading or anything like that, private reading, everything is in the description. And let's go. Okay, so we will start with number 1. And this here is the Whispers of Love Oracle card. Physical touch, a tender touch can mean so much. Looking at your person, how they're thinking about you, and what they're thinking about the situation, the dynamic between you guys. We don't need to go into a whole lot of explanation there, right? But we will get into the tarot now and see what the tarot has to say. For some of you guys, I'm just getting a sense that you know how this man is on bended knee and he's just touching the tips of her fingers? It's a tender touch. It's not... It's not necessarily, you know, the intimacy and the sex piece of it, you know, is what they're thinking when they think about you. So they're not like, I'm not saying that they don't want it, obviously, but, oh, we have the Hermit. So what's the Hermit do? The Hermit goes into isolation. He goes into isolation, and he does this for enlightenment. He doesn't typically stay in the Hermit position forever, you know. However, for most of you guys, I would say you're probably not in communication. You know, we all know what's going on in this world today, so to be around somebody, to be able to actually physically touch them, it's a little difficult. And so, perhaps in this time, they're thinking about, you know, and reflecting on times where you were able to have that physical connection with one another. The Wheel. 2 majors right off. Two of Swords. So this card here is a card about making a decision. It is thoughts. You know, it's that mental energy of the Swords. Could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. We have the Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And it talks to us about cycle changes. Karma. Karmic debt that's been paid. in lessons that have been learned, karmic lessons that have been learned, you know, in this time, in the hermit stage and mode. You know, I feel like a lot of people are taking that step back and to listen to the silence and to really be able to digest what these lessons are. So to say that, you know, this person isn't, you know, thinking about you, no, that they're thinking about you. So if you're somebody who came to this reading wondering if their person is even actually thinking about them, yes, they are, in a very deep way. The Hermit is a highly spiritual card. We have, along with, you know, the Wheel, we've got the Two of Wands. Being at that crossroads. Fire. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Trying to decide, you know, what path to go down. And you don't get to the Two of Wands stage, to this balcony overnight. Also, guys, sorry about the hand. Just wanted to let you know if you're subscribed to my channel, and you know, I typically don't wear band-aids. And that's why my shuffling may be a little bit off. But I must shuffle. I love to do it. It's the way I read. The Two of Cups. Loving that. So we have somebody here who is thinking about you, and they're doing it on a soul level. These two people here, they're looking at one another, but they're seeing each other's souls. They're looking into each other's eyes. You know, eyes are the windows to the soul, some people say. And it's written all over the place here, you know, with the Hermit, the Wheel, the Two of Swords, making that decision based on your intuition. But actually thinking about it in the Two of Wands. The Wands are fire, and fire is action. So they do want to take some type of action. Okay, so they're not going to sit around in hermit mode forever. But we've got the Five of Pentacles. Now, your person may have ghosted you, you know, so for some of you guys, your person has just simply left you out in the cold, so to speak, abandoned you. They think about it. They do think about it. So if you are wondering, does your person even think, you know, about what they've done? Do they recognize what they've done? Yes, they do. Ooh, bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. More mental energy, thoughts, being stuck in their head about it. You know, and the Eight of Swords, that talks to us about always thinking about it. You know, not obsessing, but definitely thinking about it more than, you know, once a week. Yep, and then we go. We have our action here with the Chariot. Like I said, they're not going to sit in that Two of Wands hermit stage forever. The Chariot putting balance into the situation, moving forward, and going exactly where you want to go. Having faith in the divine, because you've sat and had a lot of time with Spirit, to have that faith to know where to listen, to know where you want to go. I'm getting somebody had a lot of growing up to do, and in this time of isolation, they have done the growing, the healing. They want to start a new cycle. They do recognize you as somebody who is their divine counterpart here with this Two of Cups. And they're not giving up. Nine of Wands. For me, the Nine of Wands talks to me about lessons learned. The ups and the downs of those wands behind this man. Lessons learned, time gone by. Still standing, doesn't want to give up. But then we have this wonderful little Three of Wands here. And this is a card of waiting. Waiting for something to happen. Waiting to be able to manifest. To be able to, put into balance the situation and move forward with it. Also, they think they think that they have kept you waiting. They think you're waiting on them. All right, let us take a look and see about the Two of Swords. Okay. Why is the Two of Swords here? Please, Spirit, help us understand the energy of the Two of Swords. Okay. Like I said, the whole ghosting thing. So we've got the Seven of Swords. Mr. Schmuck. All right. The one that runs out. Plain and simple. He or she can either run out, say to hell with it, leave these two swords behind, and just continue on and not deal with it. Not learn their lessons. Have another go around, because this doesn't stop. You don't learn it the first time. You're gonna, have to keep going through with the Nine of Wands, Two of Wands, please. We have the Strength card. You see that infinity symbol over that woman's head. Like I said, around and around we go. Holding back. having strength to hold back. Let us look at the Three of Wands and see what more we can get from that Three of Wands. What is this person waiting for? The Hanged Man comes out in the reverse. I don't read reversals. You know, I have my reasons for it. I do take it into consideration, though, if they come out in the reverse. Typically, they don't. But usually, if the Hangman comes out in the reverse, this would be the one that does. It's just saying to me that, you know, they're waiting to become unstuck. You know, because in the upright position, this is a card of being stuck. And that's what they're waiting for. They're waiting for the opportunity to be able to be unstuck, right? What are they stuck by? Well, what's going on right now? That does not mean they cannot communicate, but you know, I get that. You know, maybe somebody's like, well, yeah, but they can, you know, they still know how to use their finger to make a text. Yes, but I just get the sense that this person really would like to take your dynamic into a totally new direction there with the wheel. Whoever this is for, your person has created a lot of, I want to say, you know, it's pain. You know, it does not feel good to be left out in the cold and abandoned. So for this, I'm just sensing your person wants to show, you know, have a show of affection, you know, show you something, actually be able to take your hand. And, you know, for some of you guys, you may just look at a text and say, yeah, right, whatever, dude. You know, and your person knows that. So they actually have to show you something. All right? So that's what your person is thinking about you. That they want to move this situation in a more real way. And they do want to help you heal from this wound of feeling abandoned. Now, what we'll do is we'll take a look at this Five of Pentacles, because they do recognize you as a soul partner, a divine counterpart, divine masculine, feminine. Yeah, see, they want to bridge that gap between the, you know, between the two of you guys. It is a card of healing. There's an angel up here. You know, it talks to us about choices in love as well. But for me, right now, I'm getting bridge the gap. And I just don't think anything else would do except for an actual physical encounter. All right, guys, so I feel like this is a good spot to leave it. I hope you got something from the reading. I will have an extended where we will get further into the energy of your dynamic, what action they are going to take moving forward. And I also would like to thank everybody who has subscribed. And if you do subscribe, go ahead and hit that bell so you know every time I put out a new reading. And leave a comment. I thoroughly enjoy them. And yeah, share if you would. Thanks again. Namaste. Okay, so now we're going to move over to number 2. This here is just some Palo Santo. I use it to clear the energy from the previous reading. And our little silver metal rose. This is the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. Rest and relaxation is essential. Don't you know it, right? For your person and how they're thinking about you and your dynamic. We will see how this plays into the rest of the reading, because I can take this many, many different ways. So let's jump right in to the tarot. Star. The star wants to come out first. Well, the star talks to us about healing, putting balance into the situation, taking that step back, you know, listening to the silence. Realizing what you want, you know, realizing that your hopes and your dreams are very much, you know, within reach. The only problem I have with this card, I think, and in this reading, she's got some moss growing up around her. So for me, it's like, how long has this lady been sitting there like that? You know, so for some of you, I just get the sense that your person has taken their sweet old time. I love it. The Ace of Cups. Wow. The Star and the Ace of Cups. Well, this here is, you know, divinely guided love. This is love that you know, in your meditations and, you know, manifestations would like to attract to you. It's also a card of unspoken love as well. Could be dealing with a water sign. Doesn't have to be a water sign. This is a general reading. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Get some more energy on this table, but what I'm getting here is your person is thinking, you know, you may be their dream come true, wanting to put healing and balance into your situation, thinking that you may be their true love, wanting to come out of some type of drama or conflict with you. Six of Swords. Swords are mental energy. Also cards of the Swords are communication. guys, sorry. If you're, if you've been subscribed to me for a while, you know that cards don't typically just fall all over the place, but a little bit of an injury there. So I'm having a little difficult time holding on to the deck. Yeah, the Page of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Our little messengers. The Page of Swords, this can be our little spy. Somebody who keeps an eye on you. Typically, now, in this day and age, it's the internet. That Page of Pentacles there, this is someone who would like to give you an offer. And it's coming in underneath this Ace of Cups, which is, true love. Yeah, and I should have said it. But what I was going to say is your person's thinking. Instead of standing on the sidelines, being that little spy, get up and go say something, do something, and do it quickly. The Knight of Swords comes in with honesty, truth, and clarity. Clarity about what's in their heart. Clarity about their, dreams and their wishes. Wanting to come out of conflict. All right, so this may resonate with just even one person, but I'm getting a song lyric, Dream a Little Dream of Me. So I have no, I think I've heard the song maybe once. It's an old song. Dream a Little Dream of Me. You see this guy up here in the corner? It seems to me as though she's dreaming about this man. Actually, I'm gonna have to go look up that song. But for somebody that makes sense, and for someone that does resonate, Dream a Little Dream of Me. A female sings the song. So perhaps your person has been having dreams of you. Coming to them in the dream world. Justice. Balance, order. Your person could be married. Some of you guys, I do think that, because when these two cards show up, Six of Swords, Justice card, that tells me, hey, this is a situation where there's a married person who is realizing that maybe their heart has grown in a different direction. They do want to start new. They want to start something new. It hasn't been spoken either. Four of Swords. This man is in meditation. Taking a step back. Listening to the silence, going deep within. Perhaps even, sending you energy, so where you are having dreams of them. Going back and forth with the energy there. So we've got the 6 and the 4 here. I'm just being drawn to the numbers for some strange reason right now. And we've got the 6 and the 4. This is 10. And 10, the number 10 talks to us about cycle changes, completion, new beginnings. So if your person is married, that goes along with it. If not, then same thing applies. There is a cycle change where you have this person that comes in and talks to you about this love that they have. Perhaps this person could have been really cold in the past. I'm just getting that for some people. Just someone who was so much trying to hide their feelings that, excuse me. I need a sip of my coffee here. Yeah, that they couldn't say it. They couldn't get it out. They became cold and distant. Oh, this person definitely thinks of you. They think of you quite often, to the point where you're being sent their energy. The Knight of Cups. And then here we have our Love Knight. He comes in with this love, and you may say to this person, I haven't seen you in a couple of years for help, for crying out loud. You're going to offer me love. Why the hell would you do that? But here you have it. It may seem out of line, but it's, they want to be truthful and honest. So it's time for them to open their heart. This is what they're thinking. It's time for them to actually open their heart, give it a shot, come out of whatever conflict they've got with you. And make you an offer. And I want to clarify this page of Pentacles for a second. Oh, look. The star is at the bottom of this deck. Yeah. It's like they're realizing it's, oh, sorry. Sorry about that little camera shake. It's in a new position. For those of you guys that know me, my channel, let me know if this is better for you guys. I'm always very conscious of people being able to see the cards clearly, because they are very beautiful. I've grown to love the tarot. Spirit, can you help us with the Page of Pentacles energy, and why is it here? What is this offer that they would like to extend? The Five of Wands. okay, let's duke it out, you know? They want to offer you conflict. No, I'm kidding. But let's look at this for a second. I know a lot of you guys are like, yeah, okay. Hold on. Well, obviously we need a little more, but what I'm feeling like is it's an offer of, you know, having that conflict with somebody. So again, if you resonate with the marriage thing, or they're connected to somebody else, you know, it's like they're ready to have that the battle to fight. And for some of you guys, your person would have to fight for this Ace of Cups love. Fight for your wishes and your dreams to come true. Fight for it, sucker. You know? Maybe you want that from them. Maybe you want them to come out of this, you know, Four of Swords, just whatever, taking a nap and, you know, not doing a whole hell of a lot of anything. Get up and fight. I mean, you don't have to legitimately pick up a stick and go punch somebody in the head, you know, but fight for it. Fight for it. Ace of Cups. Sometimes you have to. I think, you know, I don't really need to get any more clarification on that. I feel like that is exactly what this is. Yeah. So that's what your person's thinking about. They're thinking about getting up and actually doing something about this love that they've had harboring inside of them. They're thinking about coming out of conflict and bringing justice into the situation so that they can realize their hopes and their dreams. And I am going to leave that there and take it over to the extended reading, where I'm just going to get into more of, you know, their actions moving forward and what their intentions are and what they're going to be. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed, please do. If you do, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload for the next time. I want to thank you so very much for all your likes, your comments. I love them. And, you know, just being a part of my journey, you know, it's been a wonderful ride. Namaste. Thanks again. Okay, so now we're going to do choice number 3. Little, looks like a little copper metal rose. And this card here is the Whispers of Love Oracle deck card. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. I love it. Little girl on a lotus leaf. A lotus flower, excuse me. So, what is your person thinking? What is your person thinking? See how it comes into play. We'll jump right into the tarot here. Quick reminder, you know, this is a general reading. Should go without saying, but will not resonate with everyone. Hope you get something from it. I will have an extended reading at the end. All the information is in the description. A little drop down box there. Haha. The Ace of Wands. So everybody that knows me and my channel, looks like somebody wants an Ace of Wands moment. So the Aces, they talk to us about new beginnings and passionate new beginnings. It's fire. So you could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. Don't have to be. Eight of Cups. Some water there for you. You know, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. So for me, I'm just getting, some of you guys are waiting on someone who needs to or is going to walk away from somebody or something that is very, that they're emotionally connected to. So they're thinking about making this brand new start, but they have to walk away from something, someone, before they can. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so they are definitely having some type of tug of war going on. An internal battle that they're dealing with. They're extremely passionate about moving forward, but they still have that back and forth. Then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is a card of waiting. Divine timing. Nobody on the planet wants to hear all about patience, divine timing, waiting. Nobody. But you see it's here. So we got all the elements on the board except for air. The Devil. Capricorn energy. Yeah, I mean, there could be some fear associated with what's going on here, with your person walking away from whatever, whoever it is. They're very much attached to you, though. They could be borderline obsessive, if not all the way obsessing. That Knight of Swords again. I think it's come out every time. Even in the extendeds, I think. So, the Knight of Swords. He is clear. He's honest, and he comes in quick. All right? He's the one with that, take that sword and just chop this rope right in half. It's communication. You know, there's our air that we were missing before. Boy, you know, it's like your person is, oh, thank God, patience, temperance. Well, temperance is patience. But balance, they're trying to have balance. They're trying to create balance in their life. They're just asking for a little bit of patience. Please don't scream at the the screen. Yeah, I mean, Archangel Michael there, trying to help out a little bit on the other side, put balance into the situation. There could be a situation of addiction. I'm just going to throw it out there and leave it there. Because that's the devil talks to us about that as well. Yeah, okay. And the Queen of Wands. Your person is just... very physically attracted to you. Okay, so there is, you know, a lot of sexual energy here. I mean, the devil, the Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands. They're trying, this is what's going, yes, for some of you, your person is trying to sort out whether you and them, your connection is temptation. If it's pure sexual, they're thinking about that. They are thinking about walking away from someone. They're also thinking about coming in with some clear communication for you. Honesty, too. This person wants to be honest. Whoops. The Five of Pentacles. Well, this is, you know, feeling left out in the cold, you know, abandonment. There's a fear of abandonment here. All right, let us look at the Knight first. Please help me with the Knight of Swords energy. Devil. I can feel a lot of different scenarios here. So one of them is that addiction that I said I was just going to leave on the table. But I just feel it strongly for some of you guys. Your person has to come clean about some type of an addiction. And it could also be their obsession. They probably need to, they want to come clean and discuss and communicate their fears, their addictions, their obsessions. They may be just thinking about you constantly. They think they're going to be left out in the cold if they do it. So it's going to take them courage. So when this person does finally come around to have this conversation with you, just understand that it's taken them a lot to be able to gain that courage to do it. Okay? So, for me, it's whatever is in their head and their heart. It's going to be verbalized. They're going to have to take this risk. Because for me, it's almost like your person has been, they may be driven a little crazy about this situation. And they end, I think needs to happen is just having a little patience with this person. When they come in and they say whatever it is that they need to say to you, just for the hell of it, no pun intended, let's look at this devil. Yeah, okay. So we've got the Two of Swords. This talks to us about making a decision. All right. Sorry about the hand. Six of Swords. Moving out of conflict. Moving period. You know, going from one existence to another. You know, towards their lover, the one that they have chosen, because this is a choice in love here. Not easy choices. This isn't like a fairy tale card. This is hard to bridge that gap. But it gets done because the King of Wands gets up and does exactly what he wants to do. This is our action king, connected with Leo. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, you know, your person is moving away from somebody they're already attached to, connected to. Person, it could even be a place, but I'm leaning more toward your person, you know, could either be married or, you know, at least in some type of a relationship with somebody else, and they're just going to speak their truth finally. Okay, my friends, I am going to leave that there, and I hope you got something from this reading, and taking it over to the extended. And I just want to thank everybody who has liked, shared, and has subscribed to the channel. If you do subscribe, it's free. Some people are not aware that it is, but it is. And make sure you hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so you know when I upload the next time. All right, namaste. Thanks again, guys.